What's happening, everyone? My name is Oren. I'm the co-founder of a new kind of basketball camp called Hoop Brains, where among many things, we love to debate about the NBA. And I got two Hoop Brains here tonight. It's a DCL rivalry going at it tonight. We got my man Alton Jenkins from Weston High taking on Jeremy Cohen from Boston Latin School. And tonight's debate, they look in the crystal ball and they are trying to predict 5 years from now, who is the MVP of the league? It's a battle for the future of the game. And I'm going to start with my man Alton, who's going to tell us that Ja is the future. Go ahead, Alton.
Short and simple, Ja Morant is going to take over the league in 5 years. Nobody's standing in his way. He's got the ground running as the top guard in the league, and he is going to take over. When you look over the past 5-6 years, about the average age of the MVPs is about 26 years old. Ja's 21 right now. He'll be right in that mix. But what makes him a different caliber player is how he's able to not only produce for himself, he's averaging about 18.5 points per game and about 7 assists, but he's able to produce that same much for his teammates. In the case against Zion, yes, Zion's a force. Yes, he's a body to be reckoned with, but that injury prone is something that's going to linger over him for the rest of his career. I think Zion can always be a top player, maybe even all NBA, but he's never going to be MVP.
Ooh, okay. Jeremy, arguing for Zion. What do you say, sir?
All right, let me tell you about the number one overall pick back in 2019. So this year, averaging an extremely efficient 27, 7, and 4 with 61% from the field, something that's unheard of. He's breaking numerous records. He's one of 3 players with multiple 30-point games while shooting 75% from the field before turning 21. Just in March, he passed Luka and LeBron, having 21 straight 20-point games, something that's unheard of. He's incredibly efficient, and you know what really does it for me? I compare him in the next 4 or 5 years to someone like Giannis, someone with an unbelievable ball dominance. He, in my opinion, is just a step below Giannis right now, and guess who's just won back-to-back MVPs? Giannis Antetokounmpo. I see Zion in that exact same position in 5 years. I say, no doubt in my mind, he wins the MVP.
Alton, back to you.
League is moving faster, and as gifted as Zion is as a ball handler and as a facilitator for his team, his body is just too big. A lot of his presence and his dominance comes from using his size in the paint, but that slows down the offense. The Pelicans, in the way that their offense is moving, they're looking for wings to distribute the ball and get buckets. They can't rely on Zion all the time to just eat up clock time and try to get a layup or a dunk. Ja's that guard who can do that. He can keep the ball flowing, he can get to a quick bucket, or he can move it fast for another guy to get a score.
Jeremy, last one's to you. Bring it home for Zion.
You know, I gotta say, I think it's important to consider having, a star guard who could help Zion out, or even wings, and that's where I see the potential that the Pelicans have as a team. You have Lonzo Ball, an up-and-coming star, just a couple nights ago, broke his record for the most threes made. You have Brandon Ingram, an up-and-coming star. I believe he and Zion are currently in the lead for the highest scoring duo in the NBA. And along with that, just to stick with the Zion case a little bit more, I go back to my Raptor algorithm, which I talked about with Jokic from last time, which is a plus-minus statistic that essentially averages how players are doing compared to like your average player, how impactful they are from a winning perspective. It is projected that Zion in the next 5 years will be the number 1 ranked Raptor player with a wins above replacement of 7.8. Those numbers are simply undeniable.
Well, I gotta love anytime someone's using a Raptor stat in a Hoop Brains debate, but this one, I'm gonna give the edge to Alton for this reason. He went after your man. You know, I like the stats that you brought to the debate. Alton showed us a nice job of going after Zion, showing some weaknesses, talking about how the future of the game might be more for the guards like Ja, talking about how he gets his players involved. So I'm gonna go with Alton for this round. Both of you brought your data. Both of you brought your brains to this debate. This is what we do at Hoop Brains. We debate about the NBA. We have fun. I hope to see you out there this summer. Come check us out. Check out our camp and check out an NBA debate tournament that we're getting ready to host. More information coming at you soon. Thanks, fellas.
Peace.